for people being fit and healthy and active and having gym memberships. I think that's a wonderful thing that we should definitely support. But they will turn up in groups and just sit on their phones the whole time. They're not even training, they're just sat on the machinery, kind of holding up the space so that nobody else can use it. And if one person's training, 8 people will be around them, and they're going to be giggling and laughing, which is nice to hear giggles and laughs. I think, you know, that's not a bad thing in itself, but they're not actually there to train. It's more like a kind of social hangout. And then the next person, you know, they'll come off after about 10, 15 minutes. The next person will go on. So they've got a piece of equipment between them for about 3 hours. And if you're going in to have, say, an upper body workout, you're going to have to change your workout because you're not getting on any of the equipment. There's just too many teenagers kind of lounging around using up all of the equipment, rather than kind of going in with the intention to say, I've got 30 reps to do this, and then I'll move on to the next piece. And then, you know, within 5 or 10 minutes, that equipment is available and you can hop on, and you can at least queue for it or say, oh, when you're done, I'll jump on next. And they're like, yeah, cool. You know, so it's annoying if you are a motivated trainer, participant at the gym, if you want a specific workout. But again, everybody has a right to use the gym. Everybody is allowed a membership. Just, I would say, do it mindfully. Be aware of the environment around you. Look at other people who are showing interest to use that equipment, and just have your workout and move on. Don't sit there watching YouTube videos on your phone for half an hour when you could be doing that in your car or on one of the changing benches or something, just not using equipment to waste time. I think that's kind of a cultural thing now, isn't it? Where I know my children, it's probably an overshare of information, they will hog the bathroom and the toilet on their phones. They're not even using it. They're just sat there scrolling on their phones for 40 minutes and thinking, I'd like to have a shower now. What are you doing in there? Actually, I wouldn't want to know what they're doing. But it's the same kind of thing. Use it mindfully for that reason and then politely move on, rather than just, you know, gym hogs. I think that's probably what you call them everywhere. Gym hogs, where you're just sat on the machine and not actually working out. Scrolling your comments. What time do you guys normally go to the gym? And do you find the same thing? That it's just become a generational thing, that teenagers hang out in gangs and take over machines for whole mornings or afternoons, but don't actually train. Gregory says, you look very fit, woman. Thank you. Sivam says, love. And Anita looks like a fake profile. Somebody block her, please. Niru says, I would like to invite you to Africa. Thank you for the kind invitation. I will definitely be traveling. Maybe in the next several years, maybe I'll become a travel influencer or blogger. I don't know what they're called now. But that would be lovely to experience all of the wonders of the world. I think life is such a blessing, and to be able to do that is really, really wonderful. I think it just gives us such a balanced perspective in life to experience different cultures and ethnicities and just ways of life. Luke says, there are so many strange people out there. You've got to be careful with your kids, Tracy. Absolutely. And the internet didn't start off that way. The internet had this very kind of naive innocence about it, where we were like, oh, everybody in our village is really kind and supportive and lovely, and so everybody online will behave the same way. And then you realise, oh, no, not everybody lives the way